What's going on, everybody? Oregon Motorcycle back today. It's just another Monday. Just another Monday. It started out really nice, sunny. Now we got all these clouds everywhere. At least it's not raining. It's not supposed to rain. We got having some good weather up here in the Pacific Northwest. Well, at least in the Portland area, kind of. Got a little wet and windy yesterday, but we still rode. Anyways, guys, today we're talking about lane position, and in particularly lane position on rural roads just like this. 2-lane highways only. That's all we're going to talk about. I'm going to try to make this short as possible. I'm just going to give you guys a few quick tips, and I'm going to explain why I ride in the position that I ride in. And I would love for you guys to comment below on what you think about this, you know, theory or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and one of the reasons I'm doing the lane position video, I want to do a couple of these videos, is because I see so many riders hugging the white line, and it's just not here in Oregon. It's in other states. I've watched other YouTubers too, and a lot of guys, they like to ride right here. Okay, now in my opinion, and my opinion is worth a little bit. I feel on rural roads 99% of the time you guys should be right here, close to the yellow line. I'm going to tell you right now why. Okay, now when you're riding a motorcycle, I think we all agree that we want to be visible. We want to be more visible. Oh, I was hoping that car was going to stay in front of us and illustrate my points a little better with the car in front of us. But anyways, the name of the game is being visible, hence high-vis motorcycle gear. You see a lot of Motor Patrol riding with high-vis gear, and it's all about being more visible. You see Motor Patrol 2 riding with auxiliary lights on. That's something I plan to do in the future. You not only want people to see you coming, but you want people to see you in the back and all that good jazz. So right here on a rural road, you can see all these driveways, right? They're everywhere. People can pull out, you know, there's roads coming up here and what have you. So there can be potentially all kinds of hazards here, and we want ourselves to be more visible for those potential hazards. So in reality, I guess if you're more visible, you could prevent the potential hazard, like a car pulling out, like this car right here. So I'm covering my brake. I already let off the throttle. I'm ready for the car. I'm waiting for the car to pull out. So what are the advantages of riding here versus over here? First and foremost, if there's a car in front of you, especially a larger truck or say a bus or something, it opens up your view. I know some of you are probably going to list in the comments down below that, you know, when you're riding the yellow line, you know, you're closer to the oncoming traffic. So, you know, the cars are going to hit you or whatever, and that kind of thing. So, so I'm going to try to explain this as best I can, guys. I know sometimes I try to explain things and they don't come out the way I'm trying to get them, but I'm trying to work on all that stuff. So, basically, you're putting yourself here next to the yellow line makes you more visible for oncoming traffic, and makes you more visible for people pulling out on the left-hand side, and it makes you more visible for the car driving in front of you, because you're putting your light in their mirror. And that's one of my goals when I ride, is I'm always trying to get my light in the mirror, and particularly the driver's mirror. Now, when you're on the freeway and you're in the fast lane, I do ride on, let's say, I'm gonna clarify this right now: 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 2 is the middle, 1 is the one closest to the yellow line. If I'm in the fast lane, I'm going to be riding in position 3, and that's so I can get in both the mirrors. But in this position on a rural 2-lane highway, it's best to ride in this position. You can keep your headlight in the mirror, and not only that, does it make you more visible for everybody that's pulling out, oncoming traffic, but you can see more. Okay, so if you're over on the white line and there's a car in front of you, if you look at the geometry from like an aerial view, you can only see like so far in front of that car to the left. Whereas if you were right here riding this line, in some cases you can see straight past the car in front of you, and therefore see all the way down the road. So, and that will be an advantage for you if there was an accident happening on the oncoming lane. Okay, so we've seen the videos, you know, people spinning out in the other lane, and it's coming into the other lane. Well, if that was happening, say, you know, a quarter mile up ahead, and you were right there, you know, riding that yellow line, you could see and avoid in that particular instance. Okay, if you were over here all the way and there was a car in front of you, you wouldn't be able to see. I'm gonna see if I can get up here just to show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? So right here, look, right out this way. See my view? There's a car right here in front. I can see through the window. Boom, I just seen it. Okay, it had to get that close before I seen it. Oh, look here. I can see all the way down the road right here. And you know what? The oncoming traffic can see me too. So now I can see and avoid by riding this area, okay? And that is one of the great advantages. Because she doesn't want to go. That's one of the great advantages to riding the yellow line, is you make yourself more visible to people in front and back and oncoming and pulling out, and you can see more, okay? So if we look at cars pulling out on the right hand side, I'm gonna see if I can draw a little sketch here and show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. And you can see that the car's trying to pull out on your right hand side. You'll be more visible the further out you are. So you can't ride in oncoming traffic, obviously, but you can put yourself right on that yellow line, and cars on that side will see you better. And the same goes if we were in a row of cars, say here. Let me get up here real quick and see so I can give you guys a better perception. Now let's pretend that the cars are pulling out on the left hand side. If you look at the geometry, it'd be better to be over here on the right hand side. But if cars are in front of you like this, you're going to be more visible to cars pulling out on this side too, versus being over here and tucked away behind somebody. Like, just let me get over here, you guys. You can kind of see down the road this way a little bit, but look at the oncoming traffic. I mean, it's going uphill or whatever right here, so you got an advantage. This might not be the best example, but you kind of see what I'm saying here. You can't see anything that's oncoming, and you know, don't ever think about riding in the middle like this. Just don't do it. There's maybe 2% of the time that you might want to ride in the middle, and that's weather dependent, okay? So if the sky is blue and it's not raining, don't get in the middle, period. Okay, that's where all the oil builds up from cars, and when it rains, that's the first spot to get slick because it's going to push all the oil up. Not only that, you're more, you know, if you were in traffic and you were to get rear-ended, you don't want to be in the middle. Okay, you want to be on the outside, so hopefully get pushed out on the side of the car, or have an escape route to the sides of the cars. It's just, you know, not a good idea to ride in the middle, and not a good idea, in my opinion, to ride the white line, because nobody can see you over there. You know, it's just you're just not visible. So like I said, guys, comment down below and tell me your thoughts on lane position on 2-lane rural roads. Again, this video is only for 2-lane rural roads. So yeah, tell me what you think, and I'll comment back. I'll answer any questions or anything you guys have to say. But you know, here's another example. Look how far I can see down this road, and if I was over here on the white line, I wouldn't be able to see, and the oncoming traffic wouldn't see me. You know, sometimes oncoming traffic's going to make a left-hand turn, which would be turning in front of you, and if they can see you from a distance, that's giving yourself more time to be seen. You know, even if they're not looking for the motorcycle or not paying that close attention, look at this car here oncoming. I just got all this time right now. He can see me. If he was going to turn in there, he would already have all that time to evaluate me, versus me being over on the white line. Get over here like this again, and you know, you're going to tuck behind the car in front of you, and then the oncoming traffic's not going to be able to see you. So anyways, guys, I hope these tips helped you, and like I said, comment below with any questions or anything that you guys, M-Coupe, nice, that you have. And yeah, check out my video on lane splitting. It's right up here in the top. That other video got quite a bit of dislikes, but whatever. I'm not perfect, and I can't please all you guys. I'm just trying to show you guys what it's all about. And I mean, if you don't like it, you don't have to split, or you don't have to believe what I say. I'm just kind of showing you. You know, you don't have to do all that. But yeah. Anyways, some good tips for you guys. Hope you enjoy. Until next time, Oregon Motorcycle.